Adventures in Nothing in 30 seconds on Galactic Daily News. So, you're going to hear about my adventures with Social Security. You're going to be upset, because I know I was. But I hid it well, because 20-some years in customer service have taught me that shooting the messenger isn't the way to get things done. Probably should have taken some B-roll while I was hanging out at the office, but I didn't, so anyway, I've been planning to go to the office for a few days now. At the last minute, a good Samaritan offered to drop me off there, saving me bus fare and bus time. And she dropped me off there about 8:15, 8:30, somewhere around there. The office didn't open until 9, and there was already a line of people outside the door waiting for it to open, like Walmart on Black Friday. So I copped a squat on a flower planter, a big cement flower planter that was outside. I wasn't really worried about my place in line. I figured, they'd get to me eventually. So I sat on the planter next to a very nice gentleman who was playing a game on his phone. And we waited. About 8:45, security guard comes out, says, "Okay, attention, everybody. If you have any weapons on you at all, knives, guns, lasers, whatever, please leave them in your vehicle." And I'm like, oh, shit. Because generally, I carry some form of knife on me anyway. Those of you who've known me for a while, at one point in my life, I carried several knives on me. Not so much anymore. But, so I have pockets. Okay, good. Nothing in pockets. What about in my bag? Because generally, didn't I put that cutter thing in my bag? So I take a quick gander through my bag. I don't see anything. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? It goes through the metal detector, and they find it, and they're like, what the hell is this? Well, here, you have it, dude. I forgot it was in there. Nothing is worth that much to me. Nothing I would have carried in the bag anyway. So I get in line, and they let us all into the building. And their first question was, "Are you here for a Social Security card issue, like a reissue or a name change or something like that? Or are you here for something else?" And of course, I was there for something else, so that's what I told them. They gave me a number, told me to have a seat. I had a seat. And my number was M114. So anyway, it wasn't long. Only a few minutes before they called my number and said, "Okay, go to window number 27, I think it was. So I go to window 27. Nice lady there says, "Can you wait a moment?" I'm like, "Sure, I can wait a moment." No big deal. So, she goes to do whatever she had to do. I don't know, maybe she had to go to the bathroom. And she comes back and says, "What are you here for?" So I told her. She's like, "Okay." She asked my Social Security number, my name, my address, my mother's maiden name, various questions to make sure it's actually me. And at that point, I'm panicking because I'm like, oh, shit. I was supposed to bring my checking account information so that they could do the direct deposit thing. And I forgot my checkbook at home. So while she's doing all that, I'm going through my online checking account. And the online app doesn't give your routing number and account number at all. So I'm panicking, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I wrote a rent check, and so that should be on there. And it was, with a picture of the check. So, boom. I had that information. Should I need it? Didn't need it. Because she's like, well, Mr. Lewin, it looks like you tried to do an online application a couple of months ago. I said, yep. And they were supposed to follow up with me, and it never did. And then I talked to, then I called again, and that gentleman was supposed to send me an email, and he never did. So here I am. She's like, well, unfortunately, we don't have anybody here today that can take your application. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, Chicky? Apparently, they only have so many walk-in representatives, and none of them were working today. So unless I had an appointment for today, not going to happen. I'm like, okay, well, what can I do in the meantime? And she's like, well, it looks like you have an appointment here for the 2nd of October. I'm like, yeah, but that's the 2nd of October. That's almost a month from now. She's like, yeah, but that's the first available appointment we have. Well, what can I do? She goes, well, you can try our online process. I'm like, yeah, I tried your online process. It's a mess. Okay? You should hire me to fix your online process. Which, she gave a chuckle, but I'm not sure she found that amusing. She's like, well, 2nd of October, that's the first time we'll have anybody available to see you. So I'm going to try the online process again. But if that doesn't work out, then the 2nd of October is when I will actually get that information. And I asked her, I said, so what, when I come in on the 2nd of October, what kind of paperwork will I need? And because there was already one document from the clinic, one document from the clinic that I had and I brought with me, and so she made a copy of that and then put it in my file. And she's like, well, they'll let you know then. No, they'll let me know then. She goes, well, mostly they'll just need your doctor's information. Okay, great, I got that here. We'll take that on the 2nd of October. On my nerves, she was getting. But I held it together. That was nice and polite and wonderful. Beginning to wonder if I could have gotten anything more by yelling and screaming, but I kind of doubt it. And there was a security guard there with a gun who probably would have escorted me from the building. So I gathered together my stuff and I went outside. And my friend who had dropped me off told me, text her when I was done, because she works in Greensboro, and that way she would know when to come pick me up. But neither one of us expected that she would come and get me much before noon, or that I would be available much before noon. It was much before noon. So I texted her, and she said she'd come and get me as soon as she could. And I'm like, well, you know what? The area where the Social Security Administration is, there's a few restaurants there. So I walked up to Chick-fil-A. Was surprised, pleasantly surprised, that I was able to walk up to Chick-fil-A. According to the Apple Map app, it's about a 7-minute walk. And I think I made it in about 7 minutes. So that's good. When I finally got there, I was ready to collapse, but at least I made it there. Ordered some breakfast, let my ride know that I was there, and yeah, maybe about 45 minutes to an hour after I sat down, she showed up and brought me back home and is now on her way back to work. And I want to thank her, if she's watching this, for being such a wonderful person and helping me out with that. So, right now, I think what I'm going to do is go back to bed, take a nap, do something, I don't know. Because my legs are killing me, which, I'm not surprised. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it for now. I will probably record a plea for money because I still need some bucks. It's the 9th. I need to get the full rent by the 15th. But I'll probably do that later on because right now I'm just too tired and kind of pissed off at the whole situation. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. That's the story. Morning glory. Y'all be cool, and I'll catch you later.
Everybody be cool. You